Look up at a clear night sky, and your brain tells you that you are seeing the universe exactly as it is right now, but you aren't. Every star, every galaxy, every pinprick of light you see is a deception. You're looking at a sky that no longer exists. The deception comes down to a strict physical limit. Light is the fastest thing in the cosmos, traveling at roughly 186,000 miles per second. But the universe is so incomprehensibly massive, crossing the void takes time. We can see this delay playing out in our own cosmic backyard. It takes roughly 8 minutes for photons to travel the 93 million miles from our sun to Earth. If the sun suddenly vanished, we wouldn't notice a thing. We'd continue orbiting in empty space, bathed in daylight for 8 oblivious minutes. When we scale up, the delay becomes staggering. Find the Andromeda galaxy. You catch light traveling for 2.5 million years. You see that spiraling core exactly as it looked before humans walked the Earth. Every glance outward is a glance backward. Because of light's travel time, there's no synchronized present. The sky is a composite of historical ghosts, a collage of different eras overlapping above us. To visualize how a single glance captures multiple eras at once, imagine standing at the end of a very long, dark hallway. Down this corridor, dozens of people stand at varying distances, and they all turn on a flashlight at the exact same moment. Even though every light clicked on simultaneously, the beams from the people furthest down the corridor have to cover a greater distance. Those distant beams will hit your eye fractions of a second later than the ones closest to you. Now stretch that hallway across billions of light years. When you look up, you are staring down that exact same corridor. The photons from the closest stars hit your eyes relatively quickly, while light from distant galaxies has traveled since the universe's infancy. Because distance always equals time, the canvas above us lacks a flat surface. It has profound physical depth. You're reading a history book where every page layer is a different epoch of the cosmos. At first, being permanently locked out of the universe's present moment feels like an insurmountable barrier. Yet this light-speed delay serves as the greatest gift the cosmos could have given us. These observatories operate as literal time machines, capturing light that allows us to witness the past as if it were happening right before us. When we point an instrument like the Hubble Space Telescope into a seemingly empty patch of dark space, it collects photons that have been traveling for over 13 billion years. The tiny smudges of light in this image are entire galaxies, captured as they existed shortly after the universe began. Astronomers do not have to theorize about what the early universe looked like. By building mirrors sensitive enough to catch the faintest, oldest infrared light, we can watch cosmic toddlers developing hydrogen and forming their first stars. The deeper into the void our technology reaches, the earlier in the story we arrive. So how do scientists actually extract data from these ancient ghost images? They search for a stellar fingerprint embedded directly in the light. When you break a beam of ancient light into a spectrum, you get a series of distinct black lines. These act like a barcode, showing the exact chemical signatures of elements, like carbon, oxygen, or iron, inside galaxies from billions of years ago. But there is a major catch. The universe is actively expanding. As this ancient light travels toward our telescopes, the empty space it moves through physically stretches out like taffy. Because the light wave is embedded in stretching space, it gets pulled apart, it elongates, and in physics, a longer wavelength shifts toward the red end of the spectrum. We call this redshift. Redshift gives astronomers a precise cosmic ruler. The more stretched and red the light appears when it finally hits our detectors, the longer it has been traveling through expanding space. The redder the light, the older the ghost. This diagram illustrates exactly how we organize that data. By measuring these shifting wavelengths to precisely calculate distances, scientists arrange everything they observe into an accurate chronological timeline of cosmic history. By measuring the stretch, the light transforms from a simple image into a highly precise, measurable artifact. When you pull that massive scale back down to our everyday experience on Earth, it forces you to rethink what the word now actually means. The stars we navigate by, the constellations we name, and the shooting stars we wish upon are delayed transmissions. Take the Crab Nebula. When astronomers look at this explosion of gas today, They see a star that violently died over 7,000 years ago. Because absolutely nothing, not information, not radiation, not gravity, can travel faster than the speed of light. The arrival of this ancient radiation represents our literal reality. That delayed transmission is our physical present. Astronomy is the practice of cosmic archaeology on a universal scale, digging through strata of time simply by looking up. Every future upgrade to our telescopes will bring us to an even earlier chapter of existence. We watch the mechanics of creation unfold because the universe is a living entity, filled with constant movement, evolution, and a memory recorded in light. Out of all the billions of years of cosmic history, we happen to have evolved on this specific rock at this specific moment, just in time to intercept these ancient photons as they finally finish their journey. Every single time you step outside and look at the night sky, you are performing the ultimate act of time travel.